Welcome once more to the latest edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online. As always, I do thank you for taking the time to watch this video, which hopefully you will find informative. And when you go to your local bookstore, you will consider the book that I'm about to review for you today. And the book is Loyalty by Lisa Scottoline. This is published by Putnam, and it retails for $37.99. Lisa Scottoline is well known for her legal series, the Rosado series, the Rosado and D'Annunzio series, and she's been writing for quite a few years, and she has had dozens of top 10 bestsellers. And this book is very different. It is a historical fiction story, and it combines fact and fiction. And it's sort of a departure from what she usually writes, but those who like historical fiction will certainly find so much to love about this book. Now, in the book, before we get to the story, there is a list of characters. So you know when someone lists the characters in the book that it's going to be very complex, and it might be hard to keep track of every name there. So she gives us a list in the beginning, which does help us, because the characters, they certainly are aplenty. The book is set in Sicily in 1810, and it begins at the festival of Saint Rosalia in Palermo, and a little boy, Dante Michelangelo, is with his mother. Well, the boy is distracted suddenly by someone has a marionette, and he follows the person with the marionette. And before he can react, the person grabs him and runs away with him. Now, everybody's distracted by the festival and what's going on at the festival, so he's taken away by a gentleman called Franco Fioravante. And he's taken him to a madhouse, a sort of asylum, and he is locked up there. And he tells the boy that his mother no longer loves him or wants him, so she is rid of him. So he can't believe that his mother, doesn't want him around. So this madhouse, as they call it, is filled with other people who are living in the worst possible conditions. They're starved. It's just like a dungeon of no return. Now, Dante still has hope that he can get out. He's only 5, but he still uses logic. Now, what is happening in the city is Franco Fioravante, who he is working for, is part of, they say it's the start of the Sicilian mafia, because there are people in the city who want to control the businesses, control the situation, and they almost want to run a protection racket to those good and honest people who fear that something might happen with their businesses or their personal lives. So it becomes very intriguing. Now, there's a gentleman by the name of Gaetano Catalino, and he is part of the Beate Paoli, which is a secret society of, you could say, they're do-gooders. And they want to make sure that nothing corrupts happens in this region, because there are signs that, the mafia-type underworld is gaining control, and they do not want their city to be overrun with, gangsters and crime. So the book suddenly fast forwards 15 years into the future, when Dante is now 20. He's still in the prison in the madhouse, and a girl comes every day. Her name is Lucia Pancari, and her mother, Mafalde, has always warned her to stay away from boys, that they're no good. But she starts to talk to Dante, and they have a sort of a friendship, a kinship. And so it becomes most interesting as Dante and Lucia, she wants to get him away from all this. And so let's just say the book is very involved. It's over 400 pages, and if you like historical romances, you will like this book, especially with great characterizations. People who you will like a lot, and people you who will not like a lot. Like the bad guys, of course. We have no use for the bad guys. So the book has the most interesting resolution by book's end. And Lisa Scottoline is to be commended for this departure of a story. She can write fiction with the best of them, and no matter what type of fiction she writes, you are certainly in for a real treat. So for those loyal to Lisa Scottoline and like her work, go pick up Loyalty, because you will not be disappointed. So that's a book I wanted to draw to your attention today. Hopefully you will consider it when you go to your local bookstore. Let me know if you do agree with my review. So until we meet again, and we will, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.